is a beautiful old pear tree, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna try to clean some of these little other shrubs that are growing next to it, and I'm gonna clean the vines that are trying to take it over. The roots are cut at the bottom, so the rest will die off. Good afternoon. Anicia left yesterday morning at 3 AM. She left with Odin to go to Belgium for a week. He has to get some vaccination shots that we started in Belgium, so we want to finish it there. And she's gonna visit some family and yeah, friends and everything. So it's gonna be good for her to be a week off. A great week for both of them. So for me, I'm with the chickens, the dog and the cat. I'm having some great conversations with them. It's amazing. No, seriously, I'm enjoying it as well. I'm taking it slow at the moment. I did a large part of the garden. I mowed it yesterday, and today I'm gonna work on the excavator. I'm gonna try to get the bushings out. I'm gonna grind a slit so the tension is away, and then I'm gonna chisel them out. I bought this little grinding bit from Makita. I think it's coming slowly, but yeah, it's 100% coming. I'm using brass pin punch, so I don't damage when I chisel it out, don't damage the lining. Aha! Haha! Haha! Victory! Haba! Okay. So now all we gotta do is wait for the new parts. I hope they come soon, or they answer me soon, so I can order them, pay them. So yeah, we'll see. Today is a great day. It's cloudy, but it's not raining, and I think the rest of the week they give us rain again. There should be an old fence going around where there used to be pigs, and I think there are some fruit trees in here as well. So I'm gonna try to clear these brambles and then try to mow it again. If I'm standing here Farmhouse is there, old barn is over there, chicken coop, and then you have the big Christmas tree, I'm gonna call it, and then the big tree with all the mistletoe in it. There is the edge with the fence that goes around. Those two in the front are peach trees, I think. I was saving this tree, but there's not much saving in. It's dead. Show you guys some more of the bramble clearing here on the right. This is where I did the last hill, cleared some trees of vines over there, and now I'm clearing between here because there were the pigs and here it was still overgrown, so I'm trying to get to the fence. So in there were the pigs, corner of the fence, and then the fence goes down that way. This is where the fence is, then some plastic tarp that's in here. This was a peach tree, but they don't like the extra weight of the brambles, so they already have to suffer the weight from their fruit. And then with the brambles, I'm seeing a lot of them are bent down or rotten. But we're almost through it. It's just this row of trees. I'll go to the other side. This goes a lot faster. You can just push them down, get them chipped up. Ah, Ginger. What are you doing there? I'm gonna try to get this done today. Go through here and make my way until this grass patch.
Ja, dat ben jij.
I was gonna say good morning, but it's good afternoon. There was a big storm that passed by these 2 past days, I think. I've been trying to get in here with the mower, but the problem is it's too wet. It's with the tires I have on it, they are for not damaging the grass, but they don't have a lot of grip. Ah, sunshine. A little break from bramble pulling. I'm gonna see what this netting and this plastic is all about. Well, it was for a veg garden or something they were covering up, so maybe they left me a treasure. Yeah. This netting is the worst. This guy. Leaving your shit everywhere.
So I'm in Belgium to do all kinds of paperwork. One of the things I need to do is get a kid's ID for this little guy. Before I came to Belgium, I planned a lot of stuff to see friends, to see family. And once I was here, I realized that my planning is just so full, especially when things don't go as you want. Then things have to shift, and then Odin doesn't sleep that well because he's in a new place, and then I'm tired. So I realized that next time I come to Belgium, I'm gonna do it a bit more chill and more relaxed and not plan so much, so I can still function as a normal human being, because now it's pretty busy. But anyway, we learn every time, right?
Never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love.
I'm a bit stubborn, so I got the mower out again and it's working. I lowered the tire pressure to something like 0.3 bar, so the tires are really soft and I'm getting the grip I need.
Oh, I got you, there's no reason to chasing pavement on my own, 'cause you're here to stay every night and day. I'm delighted 'cause I got you. I have always been afraid of changes, but you've shown me life is full of faces. Sometimes clouds got in our favorite places, but we were young and unaware. Oh, I got you, there's no reason to chasing payment on my own, 'cause you're here to stay every night and day.
Back in Belgium, I still had lots to do, like getting the van inspected so we could register it in France. I also enjoyed a lovely stroll and lunch with my friend in the beautiful city of Ghent. One intense yet fun week later, it was time to head home. Although Odin was feeling ill, the journey back went quite smoothly. I was eager to reunite with Philippe and our animals.
Oh, I got you, there's no reason
Ja. Schreef maar niet. Okay, Juntje. This is a new gift for Juntje. Anicia just got back from Belgium, but Odin was sick, probably from his vaccination. He had a fever yesterday as well. Ah, good.
We received this old tiller from Dirk, my bonus dad, and my mom. It needs some tender loving care and a few new parts before we can use it.
Like I told you guys, I'm having some weird issues. Battery not being charged. I went over all their electrical connections to see if maybe a sensor or something was loose, but that seems to be all in good working order. I'll put this between the battery and the negative terminal and see if I have any current draw when it's off. Shouldn't be drawing anything. If something is drawing, something is broken. And then I can start searching for it by disconnecting part by part. I'm first gonna measure these little fuses because this one charges the battery. Okay, the fuse that charges the battery is broken, so I'll have to get a new one. So maybe this was the problem, so that's an easy fix. Found a fuse, 15 amps. Let's put it in. Gonna fire up the engine and measure here what kind of a charging current I'm getting. It was giving me 14 volts, so that's perfect. Could be the problem of all the gremlins I was having. I'm gonna disconnect the negative and I'm gonna see if I have a drain on this. If there's a drain, then something is wrong. Besides the fuse blowing. I'm measuring nothing, so for now it was the fuse that was popped, so easy fix. Is that I got the parts for the excavator. I cleaned this a little bit with sandpaper as well to get the rust out, because it was rusting a little bit. This one has been in the freezer. I'm gonna try and see if it will go in without too much trouble. Let's put a little bit, see if this helps. Well, I don't know if you can see me, but I'm very happy with this result. Yeah, perfect. happy. I'm gonna take the other one while clean out the other side a little bit. Right, perfect. What do I still have to do? You see a hole in here. So I have to get the grease nipple out of the old one, put it in here. And then we can start assembling. Someone mentioned in the comments about reusable zip ties. So I'm gonna buy some of those as well. Yeah, it's stupid to use all the time the zip ties and then just cut them. It's good for your wallet and it's good for the environment. So. Okay, now I have to put in these seals. Perfect! Man, I love it. It's all fitting and going in like I want to. Beautiful. This one I'm not changing yet because I tested it with the metal rod in it and there's not that much play yet, so I don't think it needs to be done. Where I have seen play is further up on the arm. Yeah, but then I need a workshop or something. I need a winch or a ratchet or something to keep the arm up. Oh, there's zero play. With those O-rings in it, it's just smooth. The sound is just, you just hear it's fitting perfectly. Perfect. I'm really happy with this. Hello everyone, on this cold day. Such a difference. Yesterday it was so sunny, nice weather, and today it's cold, misty. June, a lot of rain. Oh. I think this was on the wrong way, not by me, but when they probably took this off and put the washers in between to get rid of some play. You see, this has a flat edge here. Here there is a metal bar where the flat edge sits against, and then you can put the bolt in between and then this can't rotate. When I took this apart, the bolt that holds this is on the other side, but there is no flat here, so this could wiggle. So that's maybe why it broke. They probably put it back together wrong. So you see, this is where the bolt goes through. This was on the other side, but there's not this metal lip here. So they put it on the other side with the bolt so it could move. The bolt needs to be here against this. You put the bolt through and the hole needs to be here so this can't move. this is the lip that stops this one from turning. So on the other side you don't have this lip, so it's free to turn, but the bolt that goes through it with the hole in here, when I took it apart, it was here on the other side, which doesn't make sense because then you get power on that bolt, which it shouldn't have, because that's why this lip is here, to stop this from turning and to not put any stress on the bolt. That's what I think. Like I said, I'm not a mechanic, but they put it back wrongly. And I think I snapped it because of this, because they didn't put it back together. That's my theory anyways. Bolt is done. Everything is back together like it should be. The only thing I have to do is grease it. So just to recap, what I did is put the washers back in, the washers between here and on the other side as well. So there's not much play on this quick hitch. Put washers here that were here. There is a bit of play on this hydraulic clamp, but I don't think it's a problem. I'm gonna ask it anyways on some forums. I put the bolt, the retaining bolt, on the correct side with here to stop this from turning around. So the workshop, professional workshop that did this, put it the other way around. So I think this might have been the reason why the pin broke, but don't quote me on that. That's what I think. My logic thinks that anyway. Now it can't turn anymore, so there won't be that much pressure on this bolt anymore. I'm gonna test it now, see if everything opens and closes, and then tomorrow I'm gonna put the bucket on and start digging again. Everything is in order, so I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy that I was able to solve it.